Fired up and ready to go.
AP has talked about this team is pissed off heading in. They see some of the national headlines counting this team out of the playoff picture and everything. How does that add at all?
We're here to play football.
Yeah.
We're not here to do much talking. We're just here to come downhill and play football. So we're excited for Sunday.
Speaking of coming downhill, Coach Pierce also said one thing that's helped your coverage is just seeing it, getting it, trusting your instincts. And you just talk about the strides you took from last year into this year in coverage.
Yeah, I got 10 dogs around me. I got to do my job, trust the people around me, and go make plays.
What's the defense's mentality? I know you guys are here to play football. You've said that, but a little bit more in terms of elaboration. What's the defense's mentality heading into?
Back, get off blocks, and make tackles. I mean, it's as simple as that. Win your one-on-one matchups and make plays.
How big of a challenge is going against Justin Herbert in your experience?
Yeah, there's great players every week in this league. We got great players on our side of the ball. We got to focus on playing Raider football, and good things will happen.
Thanks, Rob.
Appreciate you.
Thanks,
Bill. Preparation come to fruition. We're grinding, so just excited to continue to put together the pieces, grind it out, and go out there on Sunday and execute.
How much you had a lot of success running routes out of the backfield in Minnesota. How excited are you to bring that to the table for the Raiders?
I'm extremely excited. We have an explosive version of an offense that allows the back to do that. So I'm excited to be in this with Coach Getsy and what he's bringing to the table, and all the weapons that we have on offense. It's something to be excited about. So I'm excited to be a part of that.
Is it complementary pieces too on offense in terms of the weapons? And could you kind of talk about that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you got a bunch of different pieces that mend well together. The speed that Trey Tucker has, and the versatility that Jakobi has, and then the tight end room that we're stacked at that position as well. And then in the backfield, Z, Amir, there's just a lot of versatility within this offense and this skill position. So I'm excited for us to go out there and just, like I said, execute to the best of our ability, and try and come out with the most important thing, and that's win.
What have you thought of the quarterback, man, Gardner, since he's been named starter? What have you thought of his level of play and leadership?
Oh, I love him. That's my dog, man. I call him G Baby. He's a one of a kind leader when it comes down to just his swagger, his personality, and the way that he attacks this thing every day. I'm just excited to have him leading us, and Sunday it'll be a great chance for us to get out there and let that chemistry flow on the field.
AP put such an emphasis on running the ball against Chargers. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, we want to just make sure that we're running downhill, fast and physical. We want to make sure that we establish that, the league, the way that it is, to have a dominant run game is something that's going to carry you a long way. So we want to make sure that we're coming out the right way, and we have that, and we have the guys to do it. We just have to make sure we go out and execute it.
You weren't part of this team last season, but the Chargers did they stressed that the Raiders gave them an embarrassing loss last season. So can you talk about that?
I mean, for me, it's a new rivalry for me coming over to this conference, this division. But I'm excited to be a part of it. I've seen the history of it. I know it. I know about it. And it's one of those things that you're part of it. You understand it. You get it. You know the teams that you can't and you don't want to lose to. So I'm excited to go out there and have the opportunity to make sure we start things off the right way.
And just your thoughts on Zamir, man. What kind of potential you think he's got? First year starter and everything.
Yeah. I mean, his potential is he's going to go as far as he wants. He's one of those guys that is physically gifted in a sense. So all he has to do is just continue to do the work. Continue to just push each other in that room and lean on one another to be the best backfield that we can be, and be the legs of this football team. So I'm excited for him. I'm excited for us as a group, and I'm excited for this team to go out there on Sunday and just try and put the pieces together and execute and come out on the other side.
Who would you say is most disruptive player you guys are going against on the Chargers defense?
I mean, there's a lot of respect for those guys on that side of the ball that we have to watch out for. Of course, Mack and Bosa off the edge. Those are guys that can be disruptive if you let them, so we just can't let them. Respect to Derwin. He's one of those guys that's a game changer as well, so we got to make sure that we eliminate his potential to do that for us. And like I said, the one key thing for us is execute, and that's controlling what we can control and making sure that we go out there and execute our job, do our 111th, and we'll see what the better team is.
Thanks, Alex.
Lastly, for me, who you got next week, Canelo or Edgar Berlanga?
I got my guy Canelo. Yeah, Team Canelo. Rooting for him. I'm gonna be watching. Got my dog. Shout out Lawrence King. He's on the undercard. Team Canelo. So yeah, rooting for him.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Gardner on the field and as a leader since he's been named starter. Just your thoughts on him so far?
Now, he came in kind of taking that approach, like he wanted to be the guy. We're going to roll with him. I'm excited for the opportunity. I'm excited for a lot of the guys on the team, honestly. I think it's going to be a good year for the offense and the defense, hopefully, and the specialists, too. Can't leave anybody out, but I'm just excited for the whole opportunity.
And anyone, you mentioned excited for some of the guys on offense. Anyone in particular that you're like, man, from what I've seen working alongside him, he's about to break out, whether it's tight end, running back, receiver?
I wouldn't just point out one person. It's more so just like the full picture of the offense. Like, it's my first time playing a scheme like this with this many weapons, so I'm just excited to see how the whole unit works together.
This many weapons.
Right.
So, yeah, this. But the Chargers, last time you guys saw them, you had the historic 63-point, 20-21 win. Do you imagine that fires up the other team a little bit? Like, they're going to want some get back. So you expected that from the Chargers Sunday?
I mean, yeah, I am, but it's the first game of the season, so if you need extra motivation, honestly, then you probably shouldn't be there. I think everybody gonna be equally as motivated. Them, us, we all gonna be ready to go.
No, I know it's just week one, so it's like no such thing as a must-win in week one. But with the Ravens next week and everything, is this a really important week one?
I would say so. I feel like anytime you start something, you want it to be your best impression. You know what I'm saying? The first impression is the best impression. So hopefully we go out there and do our thing and put a good tape on film.
And man, just second year in Las Vegas as a Raider. Anything different right now than the first year, like comfort level, anything? Really?
I mean, I'm starting to know my way around a little bit more. I love it, honestly. I just enjoy being out here, man. It's a good time. I'm happy I'm here. Hopefully I can stay around here for a long time.
Yeah, so you took to Vegas good coming from Georgia and then New England.
Yeah, I mean, you got the heat out here, and it's still hot, but I take it, you know what I'm saying? At least I ain't snowed in.
Well, they say you can't cook with cold grease. So.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Got to heat that thing up. So it's going to be all right.
Thanks for your time, Jakobi.
What's up?